Good morning, Biola. Welcome to Elections Chapel. We're so excited to see you guys here. I very distinctly remember this day last year. I had not slept all night, and I had about 6 shots of espresso in my system. So I'm feeling a lot better this year, but I can definitely attest to the feelings that the candidates are having right now. But Ryan and I just wanted to share a little bit about what God's been doing on our hearts for the last year, just to give you guys a little bit of perspective about what this job is really about. It's really easy to kind of get caught up in the events that we put on and our budget, and all of that's really great. We love the work that we do and we take it really seriously, but something that has just really blown me away that I wasn't expecting is how God used this year to change my heart. I came into college not thinking I was going to get into student government at all. That wasn't even on my radar. And the door just kind of opened up my sophomore year for me to be the Sigma senator, and that's where I met Ryan. And I got to the end of the year and just looked back and realized that I had learned so much just about living in community with others and being a leader in community, and how at the end of the day that actually doesn't mean that I'm the most important in the group. That actually should mean that I am serving the most in the group. And so looking back on that year, I really decided that this was something I wanted to continue to be a part of. So I ran for vice president last year. I won and held that position in the fall. Things ended up working out in such a way that I became the president for the spring. And this year, God has just really used AS to ask me some big questions about who I am as his child. I am definitely a performance-driven person, and it's really easy for me to get caught up in my work as my identity, and that's been kind of a constant struggle for me, actually. But God has just really worked through this year to influence my heart and to push on those weak points that really aren't pleasing to him. So I'm so grateful. That's something I'm going to take away from AS that I'm going to have for the rest of my life. And so that's just really our prayer for these candidates too, that no matter what happens, that God uses us to work something great in their hearts.
Yeah, I got involved with AS 2 years ago. I was the Heart Senator. Got some Heart fans in here. All right, there we go. I'll be honest, the reason I got involved was because I wanted a job and there was no one else running. And it was the easiest job I've ever got. So anyway, whatever it takes, right? So I really learned a lot, though coming into that experience, not really knowing what AS is about. And AS is about fostering a Christ-centered community. And that's something that we say a lot at Biola, but it's something that's become very real for me. Like Janine, I'm a very performance-oriented person, and I'm independent. And over the last 2 years, I've really learned a lot about what it means to be vulnerable with people. Community isn't just about spending time with each other, and it's about bearing each other's burdens. And I've learned so much over these last 2 years, and especially this year, serving as vice president, that even as a leader, you need to lean on people. And I've learned so much just that community is about being there for each other. It's about bearing each other's burdens, and it's about serving the Lord together as a group and as a body. And that's really what AS is all about. We're here to build up this community in the same way that your RAs want to build up a community. We want to do that too, and we do that with events. We do that through representing you guys to Biola and to the administrators here. But we do it because we love you, and because we're passionate about this community and everything that it's meant to us and everything that we want it to mean to you guys.
So thanks for listening while we shared a little bit of ourselves with you. We're going to transition into a quick video that Ryan's going to tell you about for the Senate.
Yeah, so in addition to the presidential candidates for SMU and AS and vice presidential, also you'll be voting for the senator for your dorm, or if you're a commuter, for your commuter senators, apartment people, you have your senators too. Anyway, your senator's job is basically to connect with you, to learn with what you're going through as students, and to represent those needs to the staff at Biola. We work with pretty much every single department at Biola to make sure that your university experience is is as much as it can be. And again, we just do that because it's about just building up this community. So all of the senator candidates are featured in this video here. So you listen for your dorm, or if you're a commuter, for your senators coming up. And yeah, just kind of hear what they have to say. Anyway, here's the video.
Hello, my name is Samuel McCrae, and I'm running for Sigma Senator. And I'm running because I love Sigma. I mean, I'm wearing the shirt and the colors, black and white, and black and yellow. All right, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Nikki Garcia, and I'm running for your Alpha East Senator. My main goal for next year is just to listen to you guys. Vote Nikki.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Gallagher, and I'm running for Alpha West Senator. As your senator, I want to love, connect, and serve all of you.
Hey guys, I'm Brandon Rooster and I'm running for Southwest Senator. And as Senator, I wanted to bring a great community of experience and protege to the whole Saturday.
Hey everyone, it's Alyssa Sandoval from Zeal on North Martin. I'm running because I would love to bring the community that Zeal has taught the entire community. Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Journay and I'm running for North Martin Senator. I'm currently NAS and I'm also a communications major, and I'm hoping to combine both of those into the perfect senator. Remember, vote yes for Jess.
Hi there, I'm Evan McGee and I'm running for Emerson Senator. You should vote for me because I have a nice tie. And I heard a snack machine is necessary. I hope I can get that for you. Have a nice day.
Hi, I'm Chris Galantis and I'm running for Emerson Senator. You should vote for me because I play rugby and I'm very friendly. So a vote for me is a vote indeed. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Madeline Zay, and I'm running for Hope North Senator. And I'm running unopposed, so I just want to tell you I am so excited to be your senator for next year, and I'm here to serve you. Hi, my name is Cameron Hudson, and I'm running for Hope South Senator. I too am running unopposed, and I just want to say I'm so excited that I get to be your guys' senator, and we're going to have a great year.
Hi, my name is Jacob Dunning. I'm running for Stewart Senator, and you should vote for me because I plan to offer a new relationship between the senator and all the members of the board.
Hi, my name is Jessica Fuller, and I'm running for Stewart Senator. My goal is to bring together the whole community, the girls' side and the guys' side, and just be able to hear what you guys think and your thoughts and ideas and do something about them.
Hi guys, I'm Tristan. I'm running for Art Senator. You should vote for me because I love art. I got to meet there this year. It was great. You guys all mean so much to me, and I want to make it that big a deal as it is to me. So vote for me, guys. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Matt. I live in Hart, and I want to be your senator. Hart's the best place to live on campus, and I'd be honored to serve you, to represent you as senator.
Hi, my name is Danny DeSena, and I'm running for Bluff Senator this year. You should vote for me because I want to bring the love back to the Bluff.
Hi, my name is Callie Kilmer, and I'm running for Bluff Senator. You should vote for me because I want to get to know you guys and voice your opinions. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Samuel McCrae, and I'm running for Sigma Senator. And I'm running because I love Sigma. I mean, I'm wearing the shirt and the colors, black and white, and
Wow. Well, good morning. How you guys doing after missions conference? You rested? Yeah? Good. Well, I'm Chris Johnson. I'm this year's SMU president. I have the privilege of introducing the candidates running for SMU. But a little bit about SMU first. We are the largest student-run missions organization in the world, which is something to speak about Biola's heart, Biola's passion for the nations. It's an honor to be able to use the resources given to us to help you fill your part in mission. And so we have a few ways to do that. We do through missions conference, obviously. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. But we also send teams. We're sending out several teams overseas this summer, and we do send teams over interterm. So there's a lot that we do with that. We also focus on how do you mission now? What does it look like to do missions in this current context, in LA, in La Mirada? So SMU is focused on helping you go further with Jesus, seeing, God, what are you calling me to in this time? And so with this, the candidates are tasked with making disciples and training the disciples to make other disciples. They're going to be leading their staff of 26, 25 to help equip you and send you out. It's a big commitment. It's a big responsibility. So Biola, would you listen carefully? pray hard, and choose wisely when it comes to the SMU president. Would you welcome up the first candidate, which is, I believe, Stephen. Yeah, sorry, Stephen.
When God speaks, why does it always have to be in the shower? You might imagine I might have rehearsed my speech plenty of times, and I did. And this morning, I went on a run. I just felt like something else had to come out of my heart, so I'll mention plenty of the things I was, but today I really want to start off by talking about something that is on all of our minds. Brokenness. I am broken. I'm fallen. And I want to say that right off the bat. But the thing about the body of Christ is I believe that there is something that is so much deeper in all of us. We have something that is pure, that is complete, and we all have that same one spirit inside of us. We are one body. There is one spirit, we're told in Ephesians 4:4. It's important, I think, that the Student Missionary Union is made of students because it stays relevant. Every year, if the Student Missionary Union becomes irrelevant or it strays from the goals that it was founded on, a fresh new staff comes in, ready to change the world in every way they can. But the thing about the Student Missionary Union is that it is the Student Missionary Union, not the Staff Missionary Union, not the Stephen Missionary Union. No, it's us, you, me, the Student Missionary Union. And so it exists to serve you guys. And I want to see the Student Missionary Union's vision always to be the student body's vision, not just the staff's on it. I hope that we can represent you guys and what you guys want to pursue. So part of what that means is I think that every person's vision, every person's idea and passion for ministry should be enabled, should be pushed. We should be able to rejoice over one another saying, you have the Holy Spirit inside of you. There is so much that you can do. We can be so expectant of one another because deep inside of us, the same Spirit that is doing crazy work in us is the same Spirit who is doing crazy work in each and every one of us. So I think we can raise awareness of what ministries are on campus, Muslim ministry, brown bag ministry, everything. It surprises me, it never ceases to surprise me when people haven't heard of the homeless ministries. And I think that there should be a central ministry kiosk, hopefully in the Student Missionary Union office. It looks like it's starting. I've been pushing this for a year alongside of some others, and there's going to be a position that's going to help it out, where students can come into this place and say, I want to get involved. I have Saturdays open, or I can give 2 hours a week, or I have a passion for homeless ministry, and they'll be able to plug in because that position will be able to say, yeah, well, we have the contact information here. We have all these different things. And part of that, we live in a broken world. And so I also want to push and enable new ministries when people see passions that aren't being fulfilled in this world. But I want to push above all that unity for us in the body of Christ at Biola is not a pursuit. It's a reality for us. We are united in one body and one spirit. Romans 15, going to that one next. Never mind. 1 Corinthians 6:17 says, but he who is joined to the Lord becomes one spirit with him. 2 Corinthians 3:18, we all, with unveiled face, beholding the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from one degree of glory to another. For this comes from the Lord who is the Spirit. I am broken, but I'm being transformed, just as all of us are. And I really believe that we can see the best in each other. So I want to read Romans 15:5-7, which says, May the God of endurance and encouragement grant you to live in such harmony with one another, in accord with Christ Jesus, that together you may with one voice glorify the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ. Therefore, welcome one another as Christ has welcomed you for the glory of God. So Cody, come up here, man. I believe in Cody. We have the same spirit working inside of us. And we've met and we've prayed together. And if he were to get elected, I would be overjoyed, because I really believe that we all have this same vast potential in all of us. So one more time, please. Welcome, Cody.
So before I even start, me and Steven talked about this, and that's in both of our hearts, is to just exemplify how throughout this time that we've had the opportunity to work on running, there's always like this run against, and I don't think either of us, I know neither of us, have felt like we're running against each other, but running with each other, and man, that is so exciting. So give it up for Steven one more time, please. Thanks, guys. Okay, well, I guess it's my turn. So I'm sitting there, and Steven's talking, like, dang it, Steven, how'd you figure out my speech? But he didn't, because I didn't write my speech down, nor did I figure out what I was going to say, funny enough. In preparing for this, I found it really difficult. I sat down to try to write several times. Things just weren't coming. And a good friend of mine said, just speak from your heart. That's what it's about. It's so exciting to think that Steven just spoke from the same heart, because two people are pursuing Christ. And that's what I want. As a president, as a presidential candidate, it sounds so weird to think I'm running for president or something like that. It's not about running for president. It's about running to Christ. And working with staff that's running fully at him and nothing else. Guys, we are a body. And SMU is a small manifestation of that body. But can we just run full speed at him, casting everything off? Guys, last semester I had the opportunity to lead a mission trip through SMU with my co-leader Chris Terrar, who's awesome. And when I found out about leading, I was like, all right, God, like immediately I was like, all right, God, I want to be humble about this, because I'm like, I'm going to walk around campus and be like, hey, I'm leading a trip. Look at me. Pretty cool. So all semester I was like, all right, God, I want to be humble. Like, I don't deserve this. I am nothing. I don't deserve this. Yet I kept taking all these things we had to do to get there. I'm like, I have to bear these things. Like, we have to get this done in order to get to this country. Like, God, you have me here. I got to do this. I got to do this. And honestly, it just kept building and building and building until I was just overwhelmed, just completely overwhelmed. And I'm like, God, I'm trying to be humble. I don't deserve this. Like, but I'm trying to take these things on. What is going on? And I learned a really different lesson. Guys, I thought humility was thinking less of myself, like, oh, I don't deserve this. But it's thinking of myself less. God perfects us. 1 Peter 5:6, which happened to be our team verse, funny enough, says, humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God so that he may exalt you at the proper time, casting all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. Guys, I want SMU to be a place that is okay with being broken. But when we're broken, we say, God, here it is. I know you care for me. Hold me so that I can just be with you. That's what SMU is about. And that's what I want it to be about. It's not of us. It's not of me. It's not of Steven. I don't know why I'm running for president, because anybody who's pursuing this fully could do it. I just see this door open, guys. That's what I'm doing. So no matter what happens, awesomely, as me and Steven talked about, I just want to ask that as a body, as a Biola University, guys, let's just run, please. Let's just run fully at him, whatever that might look like. And missions is going to be the outpouring of that. We're going to go to other countries. We're going to go to the unreached places, because we just are overwhelmed by how exciting. Guys, get stoked off God. Like, please. Oh no, I get really excited when I talk about God, and I mean that. That might look like just talking to your neighbor. Like, guys, we're all in this community in La Mirada, and how broken is it? Okay? It isn't about going out. It's about worshiping the Lord. And when that's not happening, we go out, and we hope to be used by God to see that. But let's just remember that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be broken, as long as we're casting that brokenness on God and saying, God, you perfect me. You strengthen me, not myself. Okay? Guys, I don't really know what to tell you why you should vote for me, because I don't know if you should. But, but I just want to ask that we do that. Thank you.
We're trying to persuade you to join our organizations. If you haven't picked that up, you should know that. We're going to transfer right into a time where we're going to hear from the AS presidential and vice presidential candidates. To give you guys a small bit of context, the president's job is to oversee a staff of over 35 people and represent students to administration. When we talk about representation, that takes place through two ways. One's through the Senate, and then one is through the president. They work on all sorts of projects and tasks with the administrators, and that's a really exciting, cool thing for students, because that's how information goes from us to them, as well as down from administration to us. They're also responsible for maintaining a staff of 35 people, but their direct reports are 4 vice presidents, as well as the office manager. So their main head honcho is the vice president, and that's why we have them coming up in pairs today. The two of them work really closely together throughout the year. The vice president is a sort of main advisor to the president, and they have a really big role too. Essentially, they oversee all of the budget and the way that gets allocated over the year. We spend almost $500,000 over the course of a year on different student projects and things ranging far and wide, from stuff going on in dorms to ministries to clubs, intramurals, and then of course events. So the vice president has a big job. They oversee all the senators who you saw in the videos. So they have a staff of 15. So definitely be listening to see how these pairs work together, as well as what their vision is. Think about who you want representing you to administration next year, and just enjoy their speeches. Thanks.
Good morning, Biola, and welcome to the kickoff of AS Campaign Week. My name is Laura Cook. I'm a sophomore studying journalism, and I'm currently an RA in Hope North, and now have found myself running for the position of AS Vice President. This position is more than just a title for me. It is a way for me to serve the student body and contribute my passion for leadership and my desire to connect with students. This year, I have had the privilege of sharing a vision that not only follows Biola's mission statement of impacting the world through Christ, but equips you to use your individuality and your uniqueness to have confidence in your strengths God has given you beyond Biola. Let me introduce to you Chris Yim, who is in my eyes a man of integrity and cares deeply about the Biola community, as well as connecting with you and seeking out relationships. Chris Yim.
Good morning, Biola. As Laura said, my name is Chris Yim, and I've had the privilege to attend Biola over the last 3 years. A little bit about me: my name is Chris. That's all you need to know. What you do need to know, though, is where I would like to take the school next year as your AS president. What I want to do is equip students for the purpose through partnership with career development. What does that mean? That means I've been watching my friends and I go through college and we learn all these theories, but how often do we get a chance to practice them? I hear my friends say, I kind of want to do this, but I'll also do this, or they finally find their major, and then senior year comes and they say, shoot, I don't want to do this anymore, but I need to graduate on time, so I'm going to keep going. This is a problem. I was at Costco, guys, the other day, and you know, my favorite part about Costco is trying out the free food samples. Yes, the aisles. It's very tasty. I got to try some hummus, I got to try some salsa, I got some Hot Pockets, and it was a good experience for me. But I had a dilemma. I didn't know what I wanted. And in the same way, my experience, my journey through finding what my major was, it was in the same way. I didn't know what I wanted. And so I want to clear that uncertainty for you, Biola. I worked with a comedian last summer through career development, and in that internship, I learned confidence. I learned what it meant to be professional, and through that, I gained confidence in where I want to go for the future. I want the same thing for you, Biola. Laura and I have heard that you guys feel, or from what we've talked to students, they feel that students don't feel that AS is accessible. We want to make AS more accessible by seeking you out, not you seeking us. And we'll be doing that by putting on open forums at the Fire Pavilion so that you guys can come with your ideas and questions so that AS can work much better and more effectively with the student body. Also, what we'll be doing is having at the fireplace alumni come, professionals come and meet with you and connect with you, because in this society now, it's all about connection. So we want to connect you with professionals so that you can gain internships, so that you can gain experience, because experience is key. Experience is what drives us. It's what makes us who we are. So I want to give you guys, Biola students, experience, so that when you leave Biola, you're confident in who you are, where you want to go, and in that way, you can much more impact the world for Christ, as the Biola mission statement facts. So our slogan is Biola Illuminate. Biola Illuminate means looking at each student's individual's gifts, looking at their strengths, looking at their major, enhancing on those skills, so that when you leave Biola, you can go out confident with those strengths, knowing where you want to go for your future. Each of you have a gift. Each of you is an individual that God has created unique. God has created us as broken pieces of clay. And when all these clay pieces come together, we create a mosaic, a very colorful mosaic, with all sorts of colors, illuminating this world. That's what Biola Illuminate means. So guys, don't go around Costco aisles tasting a whole bunch of samples. Settle on some Hot Pockets. Settle on your purpose in life, guys. That's what my desire is. Biola Illuminate. Prayer, purpose, partnership. Guys, thank you. Please vote for us.
Good morning, Biola. Whether you're here for credit or you've been anxiously anticipating Elections Chapel since the first week of school, thank you for being here. I hope that within the next 5 minutes you can gain a better understanding of who Natasha and I are and why we're standing in front of you today. My name is Beatrice Delgadillo, and I'm running for your AS Senior Vice President alongside Natasha Cheely, who is running for AS President. Our purpose is simple. We seek to know more so that we can do better. What do you want to know? What do you want to do? We want to know this community. Natasha and I have been deeply involved in this community throughout our time here at Biola. I've been on the track team for the past 2 years and served as an Alpha East Senator for the past year. Natasha has been in Torrey for the last 3 years, served as the Alpha West Senator, and is currently the club's director. We've experienced firsthand the impact this unique community has had on our lives.
We want to pursue our passions, and we see students everywhere do the same. We want to do something about it. As AS, we want to make sure that we're a resource to students. We're here for the students, to hear their voice and to respond accordingly. That's why we want to present to you the community calendar. We will take the responsibility of gathering information from every department on campus, having clear communication all around school, administration, res life, athletics, faculty and staff, and make that information accessible to students in a community calendar that is available on the sub, on campus, in every dorm, and online. We'll ensure that students everywhere know what and where things are happening so that our short time here at Biola is nothing but memorable. In addition to the community calendar, we hope to bring to you the Biola Block Party. The Biola Block Party will be a week-long event that will focus on increasing Biola pride and intensifying dorm competition. We plan on having a 5K, football, soccer, frisbee, basketball tournaments, recycling challenges, blood, hair, and clothing donation opportunities, and at the end of the week, there will be individual prizes and one huge dorm prize. This will be an opportunity to reignite the dorm competition and the rivalries long forgotten after Nation Ball has passed. In addition to increasing Biola pride, we plan on practicing resource awareness and integration. That means AS will be setting the stewardship standard and leading by example and making sure that what we do is responsible and is creating a sustainable environment. So what do we want to know? We want to know this community. What do we want to do? We want to be a resource and be stewards of the resource that God has given us. Our appreciation for these gifts and talents we've been given is best expressed when we use them to glorify God. And that's exactly what we plan on doing. So I'd like to present to you Natasha Cheely, your AS presidential candidate.
Thank you, Beatrice. By now, most of you are probably wondering why AS even matters. AS is characterized by three things: your money, your voice, and your experience. Who you vote into office determines that experience. So we come before you to present our vision, a vision that seeks to know what is important to each student, a vision that seeks to do something with everything we are blessed with. Before my involvement in AS, I couldn't figure out how people knew what was going on. I was totally dependent on the little posters and flyers in my mailbox for information about campus culture and interest. But it didn't matter how hard I tried to be informed, the source of information wasn't available. With the community calendar comes ample opportunity for students to get involved. This is how we will help students know what is going on campus. We want to better foster this Christ-centered community by providing a central source of information accessible to everyone. As the club's director, I've had the opportunity to learn about what drives students here. For instance, the rugby club was started by a passionate and dedicated student last semester. This semester, when the rugby captain came to propose for funding, he looked at me and said, "Rugby is no longer happening. It's happened. We are here." Those are the students who are serving Biola, students who take what they know and who do something about it. We are here to make things happen, things like Nutella. Currently, we are working on incorporating Nutella into the CAF menu. So as a taste of what's to come, Nutella will make an appearance in the CAF on Strawberry Day next week. So to every student sitting on the floor, in the stands, and who are watching this on YouTube, I want you to know this, if nothing else. We are here, serving a great God who has blessed us with a community, and we are ready to do something. Thank you.
Biola University offers a variety of biblically centered degree programs, ranging from business to ministry to the arts and sciences. Visit biola.edu to find out how Biola could make a difference in your life.